Hello and welcome back to more Rebuild 3. When we left off, we were slowly creeping across Spokan, and I think we're doing pretty good. I've already set everyone into place at the end of last episode, so boom. Got myself some coffee during the break. Cool fafe. Okay, so you now go and reclaim this, and we're going to kidnap one of you guys to reclaim this, that's the water treatment plant, isn't it? No, it's just an office tower. You keep reclaiming that. Where's the water treatment plant at? They have the gas company. Have we not seen the... Oh, I already have the water treatment plant. Duh. I would love to steal the gas company off the government. That would be so fucking good to have. I'm still healing from my injuries. Let's see if we can't get up here and keep killing Zed. You scout out this. We've explored an area that we can deploy a trap to. And our scavengers, what should we have them pick through? Anything? Oh, wait. Did this place have salvage on it and I can't... Oh my god, putting a trap on a place makes it so you can't see the salvage anymore. Well, scavenge here. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Poop. Okay, I didn't realize that. They're all doing their choppy chop. Yeah, we're on a constant, like, influx of wood. Just barely, it feels like. I've healed from my wounds, so I'm gonna go and talk with the zombies. Meanwhile, you go and scout here. What other areas have loot? Go and scout out the hospital for supplies. Yeah, we're pushing up across this island really fast now, which is good. We're gonna be cutting off a bunch of government territory from themselves. Oh, there we go. Taller, wider, stronger, using modern wall construction techniques. Who am I kidding? We just piled a bunch more junk on there and added some pointy sticks. We finished up reclaiming. Yeah, it's okay for us to keep the office. Chill out. Chill, yes, we're taking all of your territory. Fuck off. Oop, I almost declared war on Jesse. Jesse's on the rooftop near the entrance to the rotten subway tunnels. Whiling away the day by cleaning his remaining toenail. He seemed grateful when I gave him an excuse to come down and have a chat. The rotten need 10 loads of building material. Jesse says they are there to put new roofs on one of their houses, but I don't think they even need half that many materials for such a project. We'll come back later. I don't mind sharing building supplies. I guess I need to bring this thing to the government, not to him. So let's pick an area near the back of government territory so we can see more of what their land's like. Meanwhile, our scavengers, where are we gonna send them to scout or scavenge? I don't want to scavenge anywhere with food currently because our food banks are almost full and that feels like it'd be a waste. They're gonna scavenge the police station. Alright. And we are going to place more booby traps. Ooh, come on. You go up here and fight those zombies. You go scout out the gas station. And let's see if taking away one. Yeah, he can handle that himself. Nice. So you scout there. Alright, reclaim this. You, sir, are now just gonna go and help with the logging efforts. And next day, sip coffee. Senator Davis was obviously going for an thing, blah blah blah. I'm assigning you to street cleanup at the big farm, Senator told me. We need all the cars towed out of the road so our military vehicles can get through. It's true, right now it's hard to get anything bigger than a bicycle through the streets without driving up on the sidewalk. But this is a boring, tedious job. It's insulting that she assigned it to us. You'd be better at it. I convinced the senator that one of their tanks could do a much more efficient job of cleaning the streets. If they can't push it out of the way, they can just flatten it and drive over it. I also hinted that we are not into taking cleanup jobs like this. If she wants to have us as allies, she'd better not try this again. Senator Davis was not amused when we stormed in with Chuck and Chuck's passport and demanded he have his rights reinstated as per Chapter 3, Article 8C of the UN Charter. She was still in furious denial when there was a knock at the door. Dr. White let in a green-skinned man on a neck leash. Now, Chuck, can you tell them what you've been telling me? She asked. Chuck snatched his passport from me and declared in a clear voice that he was a legal citizen of the States and had a right to his freedom. Sorry about the car sounds outside. The senator was nonplussed, but she finally agreed to let Chuck go, despite the fact that his passport had expired years ago and was no longer legal identification. It seems she considered the political ramifications of fighting both us and the Rotten over this, and decided some test subject wasn't worth starting a war over. Chuck thanked us and gave White a kiss on the cheek, which made her cringe and blush furiously. Now let's go and talk with them. Boop, boop. Alright, what are we gonna scout next? Go get that stuff. And you wanted to talk with me, Frank? I'm a scientist, an oceanographer to be specific. I used to study the flow of currents in the sea and weather patterns above it. Do I know how to pilot a boat? Oh no, I can't actually stand being on the water myself. Far too wet and messy. But the math that governs the interactions of the wind and waves is nothing short of beautiful. I actually love fucking, like, the math that goes into weather patterns and shit. There's so many weird, fascinating bits. I was lurking late one night when I was surprised to hear hear scratching at my lab door. With no one responded to my call for identification, I crept over and opened it just a crack. What I saw was the God, I can't use words today. What I saw was the remains of the face of Frank, our security guard, staring back at me. I don't know if you've ever seen an eye try to focus on you when half it's dangling out of its socket, but it's kind of fascinating. Sure, let's make him a hoarder. Alright, and done. So I'm off to talk with them. You go reclaim. Oh, we don't have enough supplies to reclaim. Why don't you go and start building ammo for now. We have more than enough traps for the time being anyway. Ooh, it looks like this area runs up a lot further than I thought it would. Why don't you go and scout out? Oop. Is that the edge of the map there? I think that is the edge of the map. Scout that farm there. Give us a better idea of what we're dealing with. And you scout out over here. We might be able to sort of box the government. Oh man, the government's actually blocking us off from going too far north. We were finishing up reclaiming the bar. Yeah, let's let us keep talk with Jesse. Let's give him the 10 materials. He seemed surprised that we actually gave them the full amount. Thank you, he said. We needed these quite badly. The way he almost laughed when he said, we needed these quite badly. The way he almost laughed when he said that, I have to wonder if they're just going to trade these to Gustav for smokes and brandy. I mean, I think I killed Gustav, didn't I? The Ron's fort was eerily quiet when we arrived. I was wondering where everyone had gone when we heard a terrible grinding of and squealing of metal. An enormous army tank rounded the street corner, then another. I just had time to think, oh no, the government, when the first tank stopped and Jesse popped his head out. Yeah! He tipped his hat to us. Howdy, friends. Pleasant day to take down the government, don't you reckon? He made a gunning motion with his fingers. Boom! Kaboom! You blew it up? Better, he grinned. We took it over. He explained that Chuck and Chuck had learned the layout of the government's base during his time there, and led an attack force through the maintenance shaft to take the place down from the inside. Most of the government ran when they saw they'd lost, and now the Rotten control their territory. I'm gonna condemn the violence. Jesse sighed. Chuck feels alike to you in that regard. The old bird didn't want to shed blood. We had to trick him into it. He didn't take kindly to the way we treated his friends in there neither. But but how can you call a man your friend after he's had you on a leash? I don't know. I reckon old Chuck's looking for a new home now. If you lot could offer that, let's let Chuck join us. The others are nervous to have one of the Rotten living with us, but as his nickname implies, Chuck does have a good sense of humor. I think they'll warm up to him in time. Oh my god. Oh my god, we gotta take... Hold on. You go back to reclaiming that. Go and get the gas station right now. Get the gas plant right now. Holy fuck. But yeah, Jesus. Okay. Jesus. I'm not so sure I like these guys anymore. I really liked them. I'm not sure I like them anymore. Like, yeah, fuck the government. The government is assholes. I probably would have gone to war with them eventually, too. I guess he... Then again, I guess he's justified. The government was basically bullying everyone and enforcing a pseudo-dictatorship, kidnapping his people. He's very justified. But still. Oh geez, let's... Hang on. Start scouting out all of the ruins, see what you can find. I want to make sure that we don't get any Zed knocking on our front door because of this situation. Oh, this guy hasn't been researching. Zombie bait. Oh my goodness, look at Chuck and Chuck! Chuck and Chuck! He doesn't eat. Nice. Oh, and immune, won't die from a zombie bite. Chuck, or Chuckling Chuck. Oh my god, I've been reading his name wrong this whole time. Chuckling Chuck Taylor pulled me aside after dinner today. What is it? You want to know about me? Alright, well, there's not much to tell. I was mostly self-taught throughout childhood. Entered an Ivy League university at 14, graduated top of my class with honors 3 years, later. Was captain of the university varsity football team, valedictorian, you know, that sort of thing. Let's make him a bookworm. And, hang on, I realized we got another fucking place, don't we? Didn't we get an additional workshop last episode that I haven't done anything with yet? Didn't we? Am I blind? I thought one of our places got transformed. Oh no, I don't see it. You just join in the ammo crafting, bud. Ooh, we got a horde pushing and I didn't notice. I wonder if we can just head it off. Nah. God, like, this was a sudden change. I'm really having to think about how I'm gonna progress now. Alright. You guys help with the scouting effort to get to know what's happening around us. I'm gonna go ahead and recruit whoever it is that's up there. And alright, next day. Alright, crazy guy waving gun in my face, talk him down, and he joins. We've done that before. Ooh. On the future. I can't imagine living out my days in a filthy subway, hiding from people who want to hunt me down and cut up my brain. Nope, not the way I imagine my old age happening. Back before all this, back before all this end of the world zombieism nonsense, I had other plans. When I got on in years, I was going to. Huh. This is an interesting event. I guess become a hobo and travel the land. Why am I holding a knife instead of my personal sword? Riding the rails, wandering the earth, taking jobs where I could find them, and meeting all kinds of strange and wonderful people. I guess this life I'm leading is an extension of that. Moving from town to town, fixing things up and making it safe for other people to settle down. But not me. I just keep moving. So, I'm already a hobo if you think about it that way. Life goal achieved. Somebody keeps taking my fucking memento that I got. That sword was a gift, damn it! Give me Malik's sword. Jesus, okay. Oh, hang on. I just realized, what are all these things? Retiree. Hobo. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Alright. You scout there. You scout there. Is that another gas plant? There's more than one gas plant? Huh. I always figured that only one could spawn. So I feel like they're gonna be spending a lot of time trying to, like, homogenize their territory now. Can I trade with them yet? Yes, I can. Let's do that. Because I've never traded with them, and I feel like they gotta have some good shit. Yeah, look at that. Let's, start deploying all of our traps we have to make sure our borders are safe. Alright. Go kill that. Go kill that. And you go kill that. Let's pull some of our builders and try and reclaim a little bit more along here. Like, you know, push the borders that have just opened up a little. We just recruited a leader. Is he religious? No, but he is a pacifist. He's gonna work down in the bar. Alright, oh, you're just defending, you're not helping reclaim anything. Hang on. Let's get back the level 12 guy to continue chopping. God, that was quite the fucking... God, is the government gone just like that? That kind of blows my mind a little bit, not gonna lie. And that's everybody at work, so next day. Saving my copy. Hmm. No one ever has the fucking building supplies I want. Here you go, take like half our food store. We don't need it. So many scouting reports. Now let's go and trade with the kids. If I get all my soldiers together, do you think they can fight the horde over there? Not yet. Let's... Come on. Get all of our scavengers. There's a fly in my room that won't fuck off, and he's pissing me off so much. Oh my god, I've been trying to ignore him, but he keeps flying, like, right in my face. Alright, that's... Yeah, that's all that good. Let's place a few more traps. Oops, I hit done, didn't I? Yeah, put them down next to the areas we're claiming. You go and rest for the moment. Because we want the scavengers to clean out that bar of yours. Meanwhile, let's have all of these guys just go and make sure this area is nice and safe. You go and help them. Alright, next day. Ask if you need anything in particular, begin trading. Ah, materials, thank you. Here you go. Take a fuck ton of food. We have a devout. Oops. And now, let's get all our builders down here to defend against that horde. And I am, in the meantime, gonna... Hang on. So they finished doing that. Let's move them. Get him back to tending to the bar. You reclaim this. You reclaim this. You go reclaim this. Yeah, we're just pushing these borders that opened up a little, really expanding our territory while we have the chance. Man, it was almost anticlimactic the way the government fell. Like, I thought we were gonna have to, like, pick a side and join a war and help the fight, but no. He just fucking popped in, took him out. Bananas. Hang on. What are the different factions' opinions of us? The government is dead. Gustav hates us and we've scared him off for good. We're almost at full respect with Rufus. We are at full let's get the Rotten has allies, I suppose. Propose an alliance with them. Meanwhile, let's send our scavengers to pick out the school, I suppose. I don't know how that I'll ever get used to these zombie attacks, but it's good to know we're beating back the dead and toothy without too much trouble, for the moment at least. Well, howdy, Jesse greeted me. If it ain't my good old friend come to visit old Jesse. Oh yeah, we already got this one, so let's talk. Jesse greeted me warmly. He seems to think our alliance is going very well. I'm not totally sure what the Rotten get out of— oh! We're already in an alliance with them. Nice! Okay. So let's, go and talk with the kids. We're just, like, on the verge of getting them on side, honestly. You go reclaim this. Yeah, so, like I've said, I like to think that once we are in an alliance, it's sort of like the territories are properly just the same city, so it's sort of like the living district and then the rotten district is what the city's chopped into right now. Come on. Pick through the Allmart for anything useful. Let's send all of our fighters to this area that has— hey, and how many zombies are actually there? 1! We're sending an entire crew to just gang stomp one zombie. Alright, you guys are still raising kids, right? Oh, you're not anymore. Hang on. Why don't you take your son, wait, hang on. Which one is your kid? Axel, okay, yeah. Take your son, Axel. And your husband, because he's got the fucking gun and is the better fighter right now, he's gonna join the military, finally. And you're still raising a kid, right? Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna talk with the kids, they're scavenging there, we're building out. I'd say we're probably approaching the end of Spokan. Yeah, the old power plant has seen better days. All the old dials are broken, the walls are covered with dust and grime, and a pile of bodies in the janitor's closet is really beginning to smell. Still, it would help if we could get things running again. It'll take our engineers time and a good chunk of building materials, but if we can spare those, we can look forward to having working fridges again. Let's talk with Rufus. I'm the oldest kid here by a mile, Rufus confided. I'm the oldest kid here by a mile, Rufus confided. But I have a rule. Kids have to leave on their 14th birthday. Before we had that rule, there was a lot of trouble. He introduced me to a boy whose 14th birthday was coming up. The kid still looked so childish, cradling a baby shyly and avoiding my eye. It's hard to imagine he'll be a man soon. Jesus. Take the kid and the baby. Rufus didn't want to part with the 1-year-old Jimbo, but I eventually convinced him the baby'd be better off in our care. The boy, Enzo, is very protective of his little brother Jimbo. I doubt they're physically related, but it's very very sweet relationship. Neither has any ill effect from all those food fights, or neither has any ill effects from all those food fights and nonsense at St. Michael's. So we need to give them people to care for. Let's put them in the care of our science team. Can we? Oh, wait. Who'd they get assigned to? Apparently they're already assigned to some people. I guess it's the auto-assign kicking in. That worries me because I don't know who they're assigned to. I really don't like the fact that my people auto-assign things now, actually. It's felt convenient at first, but now I'm like constantly nervous about it. Oh, look at that good dog. Yeah, like Simon Orbit is watching a kid apparently. Did I know that? Was that a thing I was already taking into account? I don't think so. Simon, go and work on a farm. Durrell has adopted a kid. Go work a farm. Who are the ones that have kids? I already knew Duke had a kid, right? Yeah. Greg is watching the little kid. Okay, that's fine. He can keep up with his current job. You guys go and start chopping wood. What do you want to talk about, mate? Hey, how are you doing? Me? I'm just happy to have solid ground under my feet again. I spent most of my life at sea on a boat, or on one boat or another. You never realize how much of a death trap those things are until you get stuck on one crawling with undead. Meet your maker by drowning or having a zombie slowly peel off your skin ain't no choice a man should have to make. Tough. I can't talk with them again yet, right? Yeah, nah. I guess I'm gonna start rebuild down here. Bum, bum. These traps are fucking miracle objects, I'll tell ya. Yeah, so now we've got a big old expansion going. What do I want? I guess, yeah, pick through here for anything useful. And next day. They grow up so young. Enzo is now 14 years old. Yep, there we go. The kid we just took in immediately old enough. Which we're gonna give you your little Bob brother. Hi, I'm one of the Gen Zers, born post-infection. I know, I was an accident. Come on, who would choose to have a kid in a world like this? But my mom was religious about it, saying God had a reason for everything. I'm happy she had me, of course, but I'm not sure God had anything to do with it. Let's make him an artist. He seems like a nice, gentle soul. So you're gonna start reclaiming this so that this guy can go and join the lumber team. You're gonna join the lumber team. Yeah, okay. Honestly, all you guys, I think, can rest for now. We don't really need you fighting anything. So enjoy a good chunk of time off. And I think we'll have the same go for these. Oh, you know what? Pick through there. And there we go. We do have more workshops. I thought we did. I believe scattering them across multiple workshops makes them more efficient at their job. So, next day. Churches versus bars. We've got a little food and supplies saved up for a rainy day. You could call it our entertainment budget. We could either use it to spice up Sunday sermons or throw a damn good party at the bar every now and then. Honestly, I'd say we can finance them both easily, but let's let the people vote. The only fair way... Yep, there we go. They're splitting it evenly, just like I would have wanted. Kids helped out on the farm, that's good. Alright, you go and reclaim this. Yeah, and you go join the lumber team. You guys can rest for now. You head up here and craft bullets up here. And actually, we're so full on food. Why don't you come down here and take up my position? I'm gonna try and trade with the kids. And let's dip down a little further when we do that. Ask if they need anything, trade. There we go. And am I now able to talk with them? Yes, let's talk to try and form an alliance. You begin reclaiming this. The horde there is getting close. We gotta keep an eye on that. This episode's running a little longer, but it's because I'm pretty sure... Yep, there we go. Suggest an alliance. An alliance, Rufus mused. Well, it's good to have friends. We could supply you with material. Yep, blah, blah, blah. He wants to hold a ceremony. So let's go and start holding a ceremony. Oh god, that horde's like right on the corner. Let's see, I hope he's gonna finish reclaiming them all before the horde arrives. On it, like on his doorstep. You guys stand here and be ready to defend. Alright, next day. Oh god, I didn't realize that's what they were attacking. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Zed are swarming over the office tower. Some people from the Ryan happen to be visiting on their way, or visiting, and they owe us a favor. We could ask them to help, or we got some zombie traps nearby. The zombie traps is our best odd. I knew she would have planted the traps further to the west. The zombies run right past them. We lost the office tower. Ugh. Someone accidentally threw their wedding ring down a garbage chute, but it got stuck halfway, and there's something else glinting down there. Go and get it, kid. Careful. Little Francisco could have been an excellent chimney sweep in the 15th century England. He just scurried on in there and did the job. Ring retrieved. He also found a doctor's scalpel, which was blocking the chute. Okay. Another person has become devout. Ceremony is still in prepping phase. That's been reclaimed. Okay. Fighters. Let's send some of you guys off to do work. Alright, we got that mall. So you go reclaim this now. And next day. Convince them it's okay that we keep the park. What do you want to talk about, bud? What was that? Do I have any special kills? Yeah, it talks about how you put an explosive in a zombie's head. Yeah, I know a thing or two about explosives. All self-taught too. My hearing may be going, and I may not have as many I may not have any eyebrows left. What's that? Then what is that just scar tissue? But I still have most of my fingers, and that's what counts. To be fair, I did work in a fireworks store, so I always had access to plenty of things that went boom. Sometimes the manager even let me light them off in the store, if I had been extra good. Redecorator. He's had to fix a lot of things in his day. You reclaim that. He's the... Yeah. He's weak. Or he's a low-level builder. I like to have the low-level builders out building more. Speaking of which... Reclaim. Reclaim. You kill things there. You scout out there. And you scout out up here. Jesus. I say we're doing pretty good for ourselves. Alright. Take out the Z. Take out the Z. You go and rest. I know we haven't done this thing yet, but hang on. To tell us what kind of... An engineer? Hey, buddy. Go fix up the power plant. Alright, next day. There are two reasons you may want to attract a zombie. One, to get it the hell out of somewhere you don't want it. Two, to get it right up into somewhere that somebody else doesn't want it. These revolting devices are made of meat instinct to high heaven, in a way that simply delights the undead. I'd advise any engineer making these things in a workshop wear a face mask. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Improved teaching time. Horde on its way over there, not too much of a problem. You reclaim this. Let's... You get back to building traps. Oh my goodness, we can use food to craft zombie bait. Yup, we're gonna have lots of zombie bait going forward. Just scatter some traps up north. And then have our builders start reclaiming more. You guys can go. Right, you know what? I was gonna say you can rest. Let's just make sure that these areas are ready for reclaiming once we've pushed up in that direction. Alright. So yeah, with that, next day I suppose. Office tower has been reclaimed. You guys go take over for their buildings. Let them join the logging team again. Oops. And you guys can go and rest. Next day, I believe the alliance is just about done. Ugh. Rufus and a couple of young St. Michael's schoolboys came around, wistfully peeking over the walls at our bar. They asked if there's any way we could slip them a beer, or 6, or 12. They say they'd give us their totally rad bazooka in trade for some. These kids are 12 years old, 13 at best. Far too young to be drinking. Right? Though I notice they aren't too young to have pistols on their hips. They have a bazooka? Go back to school, kids. We told the kids to get lost. Depriving your brain of oxygen by drinking mild poison requires a certain level of maturity. Alright, yeah, I guess just next day again. Well, we've got good news and bad news. Good news is our engineers have pretty much got the power plant fixed. The wires are checked, the dials are polished, and even got the smell of rotten corpses out of the building's cafeteria. Bad news is we're missing a key MacGuffin industrial-sized sprocket that's needed to get the thing running again. We can probably make one ourselves at a workshop, but it's going to take a metric ton of materials. Some people used to think there were visual learners and audio learners, but I'm pretty sure that's a bunch of BS, made up by psychologists to justify their paychecks. There are a lot of different ways to learn, but most effective way to learn, yeah, blah blah blah, I think we've read that one before. Alright, so now you're gonna research paramedic training. And you get into a workshop and make a part for our power plant. And, okay, yeah. You go reclaim this little motel here. In just a moment, we're gonna have to call our soldiers up. Yep. Doop, doop, doop. Got lots of stuff reclaimed. You go reclaim this. You go reclaim this. You guys get ready to defend. Alright, and next day. Zed are swarming all over the clothing store. Phil Penderson could send out his dog, Barksley, to join the fight, though it would be dangerous for the dog. Our defenders can handle it. B1, sure things looked bad when the gas main exploded, but we used the chaos to our advantage and kicked a lot of them out of our fort. And now we announce our alliance with the kids. And I'm ready to leave. First, let's make sure I have the right equipment. Give me my fucking Malak sword. I can take up to 3 survivors with me. Who are my closest friends? Kevin Stanley. So let's go and find Kevin Stanley. Didn't he have a husband or something? No, he didn't. So we're gonna take Kevin Stanley. Oh fuck, I keep clicking the wrong thing. We're gonna take Adelaide Finch. Yep. And we're gonna take Simon Orbit. Doesn't Simon Orbit have a kid he's watching though? I don't want to pry him from a safe home while he's got a kid with him. He wants us to bring some builders while she suggests another engineer. Let's take the other engineer with us. So, that's the team that I'm gonna take with me. I say we did pretty good in Spokan. But with that, I think we're actually going to wrap up for now. You know, there's a lot more to Spokan, but I have faith my people can finish this on their own. I hope you've all been enjoying this. As I said before, this is our Friday series going forward, so I'll see you all... Oops, sorry about that sound. I'll see you all next week for more of this on YouTube, and on Twitch, I'll see you, well, the next time I stream it, really. I may stream again later tonight. Keep an eye on my Tumblr where I always make announcements before I stream. I hope you've all been enjoying this. If you're on Twitch and you're enjoying it and you'd like to give input on what I do in the future, there's a suggesting box down below. I always make sure to check in there and read whatever people are saying. And you can use it for the words, I can use them. You can use the comments on YouTube for the same purpose, telling me what you enjoyed about a video, what other videos you'd like to see more of, and etc. If you really enjoyed a series, you can always give it a like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you'll be notified when there's more of it to come. And if you're on Tumblr and enjoying it, once again, give it a like, maybe even a reblog if you'd like to share it with people who are the people who follow your Tumblr. And Tumblr, aside from being here on the streams on Twitch, may be the best way to communicate directly to me by sending me asks in my ask box over there. But either way, I have been Alric, you can call me Brian, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Ta-ta.